In the quiet coastal town of Seabrook, where the ocean breeze carried both the scent of salt and the whispers of forgotten dreams, lived a young woman named Isabella. She had a heart as vast as the sea itself and eyes that held 1,000 stories. But behind her enchanting smile was a secret pain that only the stars bore witness to. Isabella spent her days tending to her family's bookstore, a cozy haven filled with the scent of old pages and the promise of new adventures. Her evenings were spent gazing out at the sea, her mind wandering among the waves, searching for something she couldn't quite name. One summer evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky blazed with shades of orange and pink, Isabella found herself drawn to the shore. The waves whispered a melody that only her heart could understand. And there, at the water's edge, she saw him. His name was Gabriel, a stranger who had appeared in Seabrook just as mysteriously as the tide. He was a painter, his canvases capturing the beauty of the town and the melancholy of the sea. His eyes held a depth that matched the ocean, and Isabella found herself captivated by his presence. Days turned into weeks, and Isabella and Gabriel's paths continued to cross. A chance encounter at the local cafe led to conversations that flowed like the waves. They discovered a shared love for art, literature, and the quiet moments that held life's true magic. As summer waned and autumn's embrace painted the town in hues of gold and russet, Isabella and Gabriel's connection deepened. They found solace in each other's company, as if they were two lost souls who had finally found their way home. One crisp evening, as they walked along the shore, their fingers intertwined like a promise, Gabriel confessed his truth. He was battling a terminal illness, one that had woven a tapestry of both pain and beauty into his life. Isabella's heart ached with a bittersweet mix of sorrow and love as she listened to his story. "I don't want your pity," he said, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "I want you to know me, to be a part of my story, even if it's just for a fleeting moment." Tears glistened in Isabella's eyes as she held his gaze. "You're not a fleeting moment, Gabriel. You're a chapter in my heart that will never be forgotten." Their love deepened with the understanding that their time together was limited. They lived each day as if it were a precious gem, savoring the stolen moments and finding beauty in the simplest of things. Winter arrived, blanketing Seabrook in a quiet stillness. As snowflakes fell from the sky, Isabella and Gabriel found themselves drawn to the bookstore's cozy corners and the warmth of its fireplace. They spent hours reading aloud to each other, their laughter and whispered words creating a symphony of love. But as the cold winds whispered of inevitable goodbyes, Isabella's heart grew heavy. Spring brought with it the delicate blossoms and the inevitable truth that their time together was slipping away like sand through fingers. One misty morning, with the sea as their witness, Gabriel held Isabella's hands in his. "I want you to remember me, not with sadness, but with the joy we share," he said, his eyes reflecting the love that had grown between them. "I'll remember you with every sunrise, every sunset, every page turn, and every stroke of a paintbrush," Isabella vowed, her voice breaking with emotion. And so, with tears and tenderness, they said their goodbyes on a quiet